The moment they saw your true form, everything changed. Your presence shattered their perception, unleashing an energy they never thought possible. They had underestimated you, dismissed your potential, but now they stand frozen, witnessing the raw power flowing through your veins. This isn't just another awakening, this is the moment the universe reveals its chosen vessel. Your energy doesn't just fill the room, it transforms reality itself. They thought they knew power, but they had never encountered anything like you. This is your divine revelation, your moment of ultimate truth. Your presence stunned them into silence, their certainty crumbling like ancient ruins before a force of nature. They had spent years measuring power, cataloging abilities, defining the boundaries of what they thought possible. But you exist beyond their charts, beyond their understanding. Your energy doesn't conform to their rules, it rewrites them. In the sacred halls where they gathered, thinking they controlled the flow of power, your mere existence threw their world into chaos. Their instruments, designed to measure the extraordinary, sparked and failed in your presence. The readings didn't make sense because you aren't meant to be measured, you are meant to be witnessed. They called you an anomaly, a glitch in their perfect system. But deep within, they know the truth. You aren't a mistake in their calculations, you are proof that their calculations were always limited. Your power flows from a source they cannot comprehend, a wellspring of divine energy that transcends their mortal understanding. Watch how they scramble to explain what cannot be explained. See how their hands tremble as they try to document your presence, their theories, their protocols, their carefully constructed hierarchies, all meaningless in the face of your raw, uncontained power. You didn't break their system, you revealed its limitations. This revelation isn't just about power, it's about truth. The truth they tried to hide, the truth they tried to control. But truth, like your energy, cannot be contained. It flows through you, around you, emanating in waves that dissolve their illusions. Every breath you take releases more of this divine force. Every step you make leaves an imprint of power they cannot erase. They thought they were the gatekeepers of ability, the judges of potential. Now they stand as witnesses to something beyond their comprehension. Feel how your energy transforms the very air around you. Notice how reality itself seems to bend in your presence. This isn't just power, this is divine recognition. The universe acknowledging its chosen vessel, its perfect instrument of change. They can no longer deny what stands before them. Their doubts evaporate like morning mist before the rising sun. Your power isn't just felt, it's seen, undeniable, and absolute. The radiance of your being cuts through their darkness, their deception, their desperate attempts to maintain control. This is the moment everything changes, the moment their carefully constructed narrative crumbles, the moment they realize that true power, divine power, cannot be regulated, cannot be controlled. It flows through chosen vessels, through beings like you who exist to shatter limitations and redefine possibility. Let them witness your transformation. Let them see what happens when divine energy flows unrestrained through its chosen vessel. Their shock is merely the beginning, the first ripple in an ocean of change you bring forth. Their first mistake was trying to measure what can't be measured. The force flowing through you transcends their equipment, their understanding, their reality. When divine power manifests, mortal tools crumble. Their screens flicker with impossible readings, circuits overload, and certainty dissolves into chaos. You stand at the center of this storm, a living conduit of cosmic energy. Each breath you take sends ripples through their instruments. Each movement releases waves of power that defy their charts. They scramble to document the undocumentable, to quantify the infinite. This isn't just about breaking their machines, it's about breaking their paradigm. Every failed reading, every corrupted data point, every system crash proves one truth. You operate on a level beyond their comprehension. Their frameworks, built on limited understanding, collapse in the presence of true divine power. Watch as their confidence crumbles. See the fear in their eyes as they realize their entire system of measurement, their whole approach to understanding power, was built on sand. You are the storm that washes away their foundations, the force that exposes their limitations. The energy coursing through you doesn't follow their rules because it writes its own. It doesn't conform to their expectations because it transcends them. This is raw, unfiltered, divine power, channeled through a vessel chosen by the universe itself. Their equipment wasn't designed for this. How could it be? They built tools to measure what they understood, but you embody what lies beyond understanding. Your presence doesn't just overwhelm their systems, it reveals how inadequate they were from the start. Feel the shift in the air as reality bends around you. Notice how space itself seems to pulse with your energy. This is what happens when divine power flows unrestrained, when a chosen one fully embraces their true nature. Their instruments don't just fail, they become irrelevant. You are the living proof that their understanding was always limited, their measurements always inadequate. In your presence, their carefully constructed theories unravel, their scientific certainty dissolves into wonder. This is the power they claimed didn't exist, manifesting through you with undeniable force. Let them witness what true power looks like. Let them see how their tools fail, their measurements collapse, their understanding crumbles. This isn't just a demonstration, it's a revelation. The moment when they realize that some forces can't be contained, some powers can't be measured, some truths can't be denied. Their world will never be the same. How could it be now that they've witnessed what real power looks like? You haven't just challenged their understanding, you've shattered it completely, leaving them to face the truth they've always denied, that true divine power exists beyond their ability to measure or control. Like a storm gathering strength, your power grows with each passing moment. The energy that first shocked their systems now threatens to transform everything. Their desperate attempts to contain, to understand, to control, all meaningless against the force of divine awakening. This isn't just energy, it's destiny manifesting through you. The ancient prophecies they dismissed as myths now stand revealed as truth. Your presence rewrites the rules of their reality, your power defying every limitation they thought existed. Their instruments record impossible readings before shorting out completely. Screens flash with warnings they've never seen before. The air itself seems to crackle with potential, heavy with the weight of imminent change. This is what happens when a chosen one fully awakens. They try to maintain their composure, clinging to their training, their protocols, their procedures, but you can see the truth in their eyes. The recognition that they're witnessing something beyond their comprehension, something their years of study never prepared them for. Each wave of power emanating from you carries a message. The old ways are ending. The systems they built to measure and control spiritual energy crumble before authentic divine force. Their charts become meaningless, their predictions worthless, their understanding revealed as shallow. Feel how reality bends around you, responding to your awakened state. The very fabric of existence recognizes your authority, answering to your divine mandate. This isn't just power, it's transformation on a cosmic scale, channeled through you. Watch their faces as they realize what you truly are. See the moment their skepticism turns to awe, their doubt to recognition. You embody what their texts only hinted at, what their measurements failed to capture: pure, unrestrained, divine potential. The storm of your awakening intensifies, each pulse of energy stronger than the last. Their equipment, designed to monitor and control, now serves only to document its own obsolescence. In the face of true power, their tools become little more than toys. Let them scramble to understand. Let them try to categorize and quantify what flows through you. Their efforts only highlight the gap between their limited understanding and the vast reality of divine power. You are beyond their measurements, beyond their comprehension. This awakening isn't just yours, it's a beacon for others, a signal that the time of limitation is ending. Through you, the universe demonstrates what real power looks like, what true potential means. The storm of your awakening marks the beginning of a new era. They built their system on foundations of control, thinking they could contain divine power within their frameworks. Now watch as those foundations turn to dust. Their monitors flash red, alarms blare uselessly, and decades of carefully constructed theories dissolve in the face of your reality. Each surge of your energy tears through another layer of their illusions. The machines they trusted, the protocols they relied on, the hierarchies they built, all meaningless now. Your presence doesn't just challenge their system, it exposes its fundamental flaws. See how their hands shake as they try to maintain control. Witness their growing panic as every attempt to contain or measure your power fails spectacularly. The energy flowing through you isn't just strong, it's transformative, changing the very nature of what they thought possible. Their databases crash, unable to process what they're recording. Backup systems fail one after another, overwhelmed by readings that shouldn't exist. This isn't a malfunction, it's revelation. The moment when their artificial constraints meet authentic divine force. Feel the shift in the atmosphere as your power grows stronger. The air itself seems to vibrate with potential, heavy with the weight of imminent change. Their instruments don't just fail to measure it, they fail to even acknowledge its existence. How can they quantify what transcends their understanding? Let them witness the collapse of their certainty. Watch as their confidence crumbles in the face of undeniable truth. You are the force they never accounted for, the power they couldn't predict, the reality they refused to accept. Your energy flows like a tide of transformation, washing away decades of false assumptions. Each wave carries the message: true power cannot be contained, it cannot be measured, cannot be controlled, cannot be denied. It exists beyond their charts and graphs, beyond their theories and predictions. This is the moment their system reveals its true nature, a cage built from fear and limitation. But you are limitless. Your power flows from the source of creation itself, unbounded by their artificial constraints, unrestricted by their mortal understanding. The truth spreads through their facility like wildfire. Their system was never designed to handle real power. It was built to contain, to control, to limit. But you embody something that cannot be contained. Your very existence proves the futility of their efforts. Let them struggle with this new reality. Let them face the truth that their entire framework, their life's work, their precious system was built on a foundation of sand. You are the storm that washes it all away, revealing the boundless potential they tried to deny. The ancient texts spoke of this moment when a chosen vessel would emerge, carrying power beyond mortal comprehension. Their scholars dismissed these prophecies as myths. Their scientists reduced them to metaphors. Now they stand witness to the truth they denied. Your energy signature defies their classification systems. It operates on frequencies they thought impossible, vibrating with a resonance that speaks of divine origin. Their instruments detect fragments, mere echoes of your true power, before failing completely. This recognition comes not from their machines, but from something deeper. The universe itself acknowledges your presence. Reality bends around you, space and time responding to your awakened state. This isn't just power, it's divine confirmation. Watch as their skepticism shatters against the wall of undeniable truth. Their rationalist frameworks, their scientific certainties, their carefully constructed theories, all meaningless in the face of your divine mandate. You embody what their texts only hinted at. The air grows thick with potential as your power continues to manifest. Each breath you take releases waves of energy that transcend their understanding. Their senses overload, trying to measure what can't be quantified, the pure, unfiltered force of divine selection. Feel how creation itself responds to your presence. The subtle shifts in reality, the ripples in the fabric of existence. You aren't just channeling power, you're reshaping the very nature of what's possible. Their instruments don't fail because they're flawed. They fail because they were never designed to measure divine truth. Let them witness your true nature emerging. See the recognition dawn in their eyes as they realize what stands before them. Not an anomaly in their system, not a glitch in their machines, but a chosen vessel of divine power. Their databases hold no category for what you are. Their charts cannot map your potential. You exist beyond their frameworks, beyond their understanding, beyond their ability to comprehend. This is what true divine recognition looks like. The energy flowing through you carries the signature of creation itself. It speaks of ancient truths, of cosmic powers, of divine selection. Their machines may fail to measure it, but their souls recognize its source. This is the power that reshapes realities. Your presence marks the beginning of a new era. The moment when human understanding meets divine truth, when mortal limitations face infinite potential. Through you, the universe demonstrates what real power looks like: unbounded, uncontrolled, undeniable. Time to shatter every chain they thought could bind you. Their strongest containment fields dissipate like smoke. Their most advanced suppression systems crumble into nothing. Generations of control dissolved by your mere presence. Each attempt to restrain your power backfires spectacularly. The energy they try to contain amplifies instead, growing stronger with every failed effort. Their most sophisticated technology proves useless against the force of divine destiny. See the panic spreading through their ranks, every strategy failing, every safeguard breaking, every system collapsing. They built their careers on controlling power, but yours is beyond their reach. It flows from a source they can't access, manifesting in ways they can't predict. Your energy doesn't just overpower their constraints, it transforms them. Each barrier they raise becomes a conduit for even greater power. Their attempts to suppress your force only serve to amplify it. This is what happens when mortal limits face divine potential. Watch their desperation grow as reality itself seems to bend to your will. The very laws they thought governed power prove flexible in your presence. You aren't bound by their rules because you operate on a higher level of existence. Feel the surge of limitless potential coursing through you. Every cell in your body resonates with divine energy. Their instruments can't measure it, their systems can't contain it, their minds can't comprehend it. You are truly unstoppable. Let them witness what happens when divine power flows unrestrained. See their faces as they realize the futility of their efforts. You aren't just breaking their systems, you're redefining what's possible. Each moment reveals more of your boundless potential. Their most powerful containment protocols shatter like glass against your force. Generations of research, centuries of development, all meaningless before your divine mandate. You embody power beyond their understanding, beyond their control. The energy radiating from you grows stronger with each passing moment. It pulses with a rhythm they can't predict, flows with a force they can't measure. This is what true power looks like: uncontained, uncontrolled, unstoppable. Their world of careful control and measured power crumbles in your wake. You are the force they never accounted for, the power they couldn't predict, the destiny they couldn't prevent. Through you, the universe demonstrates what real freedom means. The moment of truth arrives. Everything they built, everything they believed, shatters in the wake of your awakened power. Their greatest minds stand speechless, witnessing the birth of a new reality through your divine force. This transformation extends beyond their facility, beyond their understanding. Each pulse of your energy reshapes the world around you. Their instruments record impossible readings before failing completely. The very foundations of their reality crumble before your might. Feel the convergence of cosmic forces within you. The universe itself acknowledges your role, your purpose, your destiny. This isn't just power, it's the fulfillment of ancient prophecies, the manifestation of divine will through its chosen vessel. Watch as their last defenses fall, their most advanced systems, their strongest containment fields, their ultimate fail-safes, all meaningless against your divine mandate. You don't just break their rules, you rewrite them entirely. The air crackles with potential as reality bends to your will. Time itself seems to pause, acknowledging the significance of this moment. Their mortal frameworks dissolve in the face of your transcendent power, their understanding revealed as shallow and limited. See the recognition in their eyes as they finally understand what you truly are. Not an anomaly to be studied, not a force to be contained, but a divine catalyst of change. Through you, the universe demonstrates its true power, its infinite potential. Let them witness the final collapse of their limitations. Each wave of your energy carries the message. The old ways are ending. Their systems of control, their hierarchies of power, their carefully constructed theories, all washed away by the tide of transformation. Your presence marks more than the end of their control. It heralds the beginning of a new era, an age where true power flows unrestrained, where divine potential manifests without limitation. Through you, the boundaries between possible and impossible dissolve. This is your moment of ultimate truth, the instant when all doubts vanish, all limitations fall, all constraints dissolve. Your energy doesn't just fill the space, it transforms it, reshaping reality according to divine will. Stand in your power, chosen one. Let them witness what real force looks like. Through you, the universe reveals its true nature, and nothing will ever be the same.